I think he's the best running back I've seen since I've been here. He's certainly an NFL guy, and he doesn't go down on first contact ever. He's one of the best stiff arm guys that we've gone against.
Oregon head coach Dan Lanning with some high praise for Mountain West Offensive Player of the Year and Heisman Trophy candidate Ashton Jeanty. His Ducks host Boise State on Saturday. It's one of a handful of matchups with Mountain West teams squaring off with A4 opponents this weekend. Hi everybody, I'm Jesse Kurtz here in the Mountain West Network studio. The Mountain West plays 35 non-conference games this season against A4 opponents, the most of any conference in America. It's a resume that most definitely will set the Mountain West apart in its path to the playoff. Here's a look at 3 of those matchups that will happen this Saturday. Defending Mountain West champion Boise State will travel to Eugene, Oregon to battle the 6th-ranked Ducks at 7 p.m. Pacific time on Peacock. The Broncos are riding a 3-game win streak in this series with the Ducks, which includes a win at Autzen Stadium. Not only are the Broncos riding a path to the playoff, but Ashton Jeanty is making himself a national name and a Heisman Trophy candidate, having rushed for 267 yards and 6 touchdowns in the season-opening win at Georgia Southern, both program records. Now he and the Broncos get to showcase the nation's 6th-ranked offense against a college football powerhouse program.
This game is one of those games, guys. I mean, our guys have been hearing about playing Oregon since last season ended, right? So immediately after the bowl game, it was Oregon 2024. And that's college football. That's why you come to Boise State, to have an opportunity to play these games, to play a top 5 opponent on the road. And so my message to our team is all about how we grow from week 1 to week 2. We have to earn the right to be successful on Saturday with how we prep today, tomorrow, how we practice this week, so that when we go out on Saturday, when the nation's watching, I believe, like I talked about, are we willing to work in the dark so when the lights are on Saturday, we're ready?
San Diego State plays one of the toughest schedules in the country this season, with 7 of its FBS games against teams that made a bowl game last year, including the matchup with Oregon State at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time on CBS Sports Network. The Aztecs are led by senior transfer running back Marquez Cooper, who rushed for 223 yards and 2 touchdowns in the season opener and is currently the nation's active leading rusher with over 4,000 career yards on the ground. Coach Lewis is excited to show the Beavers what Aztec Fast is all about.
I mean, they happen to be the next great faceless opponent that's coming in, right? Our community should be excited about the work that our kids are putting in and the few select opportunities that we get, regardless of who happens to be on the other sideline, to come to Snapdragon to see our kids play, right? Like, we got a ton of kids that are from right here in San Diego County that, are really, really proud to represent San Diego and Southern California. And man, if you're living here, like, there's no better place to be on a Saturday in the fall than, this Saturday, 7:30, come out and see our kids, our Aztecs, do their thing that happen to be playing Oregon State.
Utah State is headed to Hollywood for a date with the 14th-ranked USC Trojans at 8 p.m. Pacific time on the Big Ten Network. After week 1, the Aggies rank 7th in the nation in total offense and are looking forward to a matchup with a top 15 program.
Obviously, they're a special team, right? To beat LSU is a pretty daunting task. So they're what you'd expect a playoff caliber team looks like. But just like I told you guys last week, it has nothing to do with our opponent. Whether we're playing Robert Morris or we're playing SC or the Dallas Cowboys, it all comes back to how we're getting better, how we're doing our fundamental techniques, right? And that's the big thing we need to make sure we do.
Stay up late with us on Saturday to watch Mountain West football as we carve our path to the playoff. If you want to get a look at the kickoff schedule for Saturday, it's posted right now at themw.com. From the Mountain West Network studio, I'm Jesse Kurtz.